Hi guys, so today I'll be working behind our house in the backyard, and I thought I'd take you guys with me as I go. Our backyard basically consists of just a small yard, some flower beds, and a pond, and there's also a waterfall by the pond. And then there's also the shed. If you're new to this channel, you may want to check out my shed videos from last summer. It's where I turned my little greenhouse into what I call a she shed. It's just a cozy little place to retreat to, and I always like to decorate it for the season we're in. So I have had such a bad case of spring fever. I know I've talked about it before on this channel, but finally northeastern Ohio is having some beautiful sunny days, and I am just itching to go outside and work. So in this video, I probably won't really be making anything or giving a makeover to something, but I thought a lot of you guys really love nature and, gardening. I thought I'd share this with you. I will basically just be cleaning out some flower beds and the pond and the shed, and then bringing some spring decorations into the shed, which will probably mostly be plants. I have this vision where I just want to turn this little shed into a place where I could sit and just be surrounded by greenery. And I have some house plants that I thought I could put out there that would probably like it better out there than in our house. That's what I'll be working on over the next couple days as I have time. And I do want to mention the last part of this video, I will be making a fun announcement, so stay tuned for that. So everything back here looks really early springish as of yet. Hopefully here in the next few weeks things will start to green up more. And believe it or not, yep, I still have Christmas decorations up in the shed. So guys, I'm kind of disgusted with myself. I definitely waited too long to get this tree down. I had some peppermints strung, on a garland around the tree, and then sometime it probably got pretty hot in here. It does get pretty warm once the sun shines on this building, and they melted. Now I have this big mess on the floor. Ever since I've had this pond, I have used the same pump. It has held out well. It is a 400 gallons per hour pump, and I will link it down below. I got it from Amazon. I have this muck away or sludge destroyer that I also use to clear up the water, and I will try to find a link for it and leave it in the description box below. My sister always has plenty of houseplants sitting around, and she gave some of them to me to use for my shed. I want the shed to just be this cozy retreat, just filled with plants, a place where I can go and just be in the middle of what I love. I wanted one more cage for the shed and decided to use this green one here that I found at a garage sale, but I do want to paint it white. I'm using Rust-Oleum spray paint, satin sheen, and the color is Blossom White. guys are probably tired of hearing me rave about my candle line that I have on my Etsy shop, but here is another favorite of mine these days. It is the rosemary sage scented candle. Again, 100% soy wax, hand poured candles. They last for hours and they burn down nicely and evenly. And right now this shed smells so good with this rosemary sage. It's so fitting. Okay guys, so here we are the next morning, and I think it's safe to say that I am in my glory. I almost feel guilty saying that because I wish all of you could experience what I am surrounded with right now. Of course, this may not be everyone's taste, but for me, just being amongst greenery like this and the sound of the water, I did turn off my fountain because I was afraid it's a little bit loud for the video here, but I do hear the outside of the waterfall and the birds are singing. Just beautiful, beautiful morning here in Ohio. You can definitely, wherever you are, just create little spaces that you love. I know first when we were married, we lived in a dingy little trailer in the middle of nowhere, kind of on flat land, not a tree in sight. And even there, I would create little spaces that I would sit and just relax and be surrounded by things I liked. And that's definitely possible wherever you are. So before ending this video, I do have a few announcements that I want to make. The first one is really exciting to me. Just yesterday, I received my books that I made. And I know I haven't really been talking about this, but this winter I have been working on putting together this book here. And I admit, when I thought about putting it together, I was thinking of reaching some of the people that, you know, don't have internet. I have a lot of Amish friends that don't have access to the internet, and I know they would love to be inspired by projects too. So I thought if I would put all of my projects in a book form, I could get this to them. So that's kind of what I had in mind when I designed it. But I do know many of you have been asking for a book too, because sometimes it's just nice to just have it in your hands in front of you. Things you want to look up instead of trying to remember where you saw it online and then maybe you didn't save it or pin it, or so that's kind of why I put this together. But I do want to warn you, I think every project in here are things that I have had on my channel already, so it's not really new for you guys. But again, if you're one of those people that likes to have it in a book form, these books will be available on my Etsy shop. And for a limited time, I will have free shipping on them. So make sure to head on over and order if you are interested at all. I'm selling them right now for $15, and of course the free shipping. What you'll be getting here is a book with basically just before and after pictures of the projects that I have been doing this past year, and then just a brief description on kind of how I did them. It's nothing like a tutorial or anything, but just to give someone some ideas. For me, I love books like this. I have gotten them at the library already, and sometimes I will buy one, but it's just very inspiring. So head on over to my Etsy shop if you're at all interested. So moving on to the next announcement. Since starting this channel, I have had so many questions about the skirts that I wear. As many of you know, most of the time I am in a skirt, that I decided to start another Etsy shop selling skirts. I got some really good patterns, and I have some people that are sewing for me already for, you know, the Etsy shop I have now, and they are interested in helping me out to make these skirts. So that is something that is coming up. It is, as of now, not, you know, ready, but coming soon. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all having a great week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. So just a few things here in the shed that I have available on my Etsy shop. One of them being these pretty leaf print pillow covers. I do only have a few of them left over, but I thought they are so cute when I saw this fabric. So fitting to just a natural, nature-themed space. And then the scripture on the wall, I have that available on my shop as a decal or a stencil. We sell a lot of these plant hangers. These are also available on my shop.